Today's hottest music, 1017 The Beach presents the 1017 Project, celebrating listeners having a positive impact in our community.
Hey, it's Justin with 1017 The Beach, another edition of the 1017 Project, which in my mind is sort of like a quilt. The project is building a quilt of different Long Islanders and groups and community members who are making a positive impact on the community, doing things to help out fellow Long Islanders. And I have the pleasure of having on the line with me Cathy Demeroto. She's Executive Director of Community Action Southold Town, or you might have seen as Southold Cast. And they've been doing tons, for a long time, particularly over the past couple of months as we dealt with a pretty weird time. And now going to the summer, they'll be having Drive-In Thursdays, which is an interesting thing you could do with your family. So for those that aren't aware, could you give me a quick rundown of what Community Action Southold Town is and what it does?
Sure. So Community Action Southold Town, known as CAST, has been around since 1965, and we're basically a one-stop shop for vulnerable populations on the North Fork. So we provide a safety net and we promote self-sufficiency. So we have a wide range of services from food relief, a food pantry. We do a Feed a Kid program when schools are closed. We do a whole range of education programs, a culinary program for teenagers not going to college. We do ESL, computer. We do benefit application assistance. Really anybody in need can come and we can either help them directly or connect them with a resource who can help them.
That's really incredible. I can imagine that you were very busy over the past several months dealing with the pandemic. Do you want to talk about some of the things you guys were involved with then?
Sure, I'd be happy to. We, as you know, CAST, or Southold Town, actually was on the front lines. We had the first diagnosed case of coronavirus in Suffolk County, and we were the based on per capita, were very high numbers, even higher than New York City, for several weeks. So we were hit pretty hard, and we have seen an unprecedented need in our organization. So about a five-fold increase in need of people coming in for food relief and for emergency assistance for things that impact health and safety. So rent or electric, medical bills. So it's really been remarkable to see the need. We haven't seen anything like it in the history of our organization. So our food expenses, just for example, have gone up from about $1,200 a week to about $8,000 a week to meet the need. And in February, we served about 4,900, provided about 4,900 meals, and in May, a week. And in May, we provided 23,000. So you can see the significant increase. And we really immediately stepped up. We had an emergency meeting on March 13th to say how are we going to respond to this need. And by the next Monday, we had expanded our food pantry. We had launched an emergency Feed a Kid program because we knew the schools were closing, and we created 2 satellite sites at 2 churches in the community because we could not meet the need in our small office. We started a Feed Southold initiative with local restaurants and churches to provide prepared meals to families in need. We worked with the grocery stores and restaurants to provide gift cards to families as another alternative for food. So we really have done quite a bit to meet the need and are still seeing quite a bit of need because the unemployment numbers are still high in our area.
How can someone get involved? If someone wants to help, what can they do to get involved with Community Action Southold Town?
Well, we would love to help. We actually have had to rely. We could not have met the need without the wonderful volunteers in the community. And we have about 80 volunteers who signed up just after we were hit by COVID-19. So we could not do it without their help. But they can go to our website, which is www.castsoutholdtown.org. And on the home page, there's a red bar up top. They can click on that. It says COVID-19 response and volunteer opportunities, and they can register online as a volunteer. And once approved, there's a sign-up calendar for slots they can volunteer for us. So we're happy to have people join us in the effort to serve the community.
That's incredible. All right, go to castsoutholdtown.org to help make a difference. I see there's a donate button too. I'm sure that could probably make a difference.
That's right.
Too if someone hits a donate button.
Absolutely. We do.
You guys are doing something called Drive-In Thursdays, getting people out while respecting social distancing to see some movies. Tell me a little bit about that, Cathy.
Sure. So, because of the pandemic and all the government restrictions, we had to cancel our annual fundraisers that we normally have. We normally have a big Blast for Cast in July. We do a big runway show in June, which, are our big fundraisers for the year. So we had to cancel those. So we had to be creative to come up with an alternative way, safe way to do some fundraising. So we decided to launch a Drive-In Thursdays family movie night under the stars. It's a 4-part series, one a month from June through September. So we had our first movie in June in Greenport. It was Babe, and it was very successful. And we have 3 more coming along. So next week on July 9th, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. On August 6th, we're doing something different. It's called the Soundside Film Festival, and it's a group of indie short movies that were all made on Long Island. And one is the premiere of Blue Point, which is a never-before-seen award-winning short film made on the North Fork about a family that's oyster farmers. So I'm really excited. I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer. It looks really cool. So we're excited for that Soundside Film Festival on August 9th. And then on September 3rd, we'll be showing Dirty Dancing. And these 3 movies, July, August, and September, will be at the Peconic Bay Winery in Cutchogue. And it's $50 per carload, and that includes popcorn.
Very nice.
And in addition to all these movies, where we have pre-movie entertainment by East End Entertainment. So we have games and music and a Name That Tune. So it's a lot of fun. So we start, usually around 7:30 with the pre-movie fun, and then go ahead when it gets dark and show the movie.
That sounds great. It's something nice to do. And actually, what's really great about it is you're also, if you go, you're helping to support the efforts of Community Action Southold Town.
That's right. It's we have had to hire more staff and obviously buy more supplies and food. So we've been struggling to meet the needs. So, we're grateful for the support from the community. And, we wanted to hold a fun fundraiser that families can enjoy and have an opportunity to get out and have a good time with their families while doing it for a good cause. So if people are interested, they can get tickets at the number 4cast, CAST.givesmart.com, and that's a page we have for this event.
That's awesome. 4cast, the number 4cast.givesmart.com, and I see it's on the calendar too. If you go to castsoutholdtown.org, you can see which movies are happening when, one Thursday a month throughout the summer.